Welcome, 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 Scorpios. How you guys doing? Hopefully everybody is doing good. Whew. If you hear a little bit of noise in the background, they're cleaning house. So hopefully it's not going to disturb the sound too much. My name is Patti. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot. Again, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. However, being intuitive, I do have energies that come through and do a lot of downloads. So it might be somebody when you come into the room, hey, Hope, welcome, welcome, that you, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. That it may resonate with you because somebody may be trying to come through and send a message to you. So hang in there, watch it. Please make sure that you like if you watch it for any time. It helps us YouTube creators when we do that. And then we're going to get started because this is for the 6th through the 12th of, what are we at? September. Oh my gosh, it's just been crazy, crazy month. July was nuts. I went camping for 4 days to get some energy. Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing, but it was getting cold. Fall is coming, let me tell you. It is definitely coming. We have a new moon, guys, on the 6th, between 6th and 7th. So we have a new moon. So if your energies are getting a little bit, I would say sort of getting a fog brain, and maybe just not clear from about the 3rd to the 9th, that's probably due to the new moon. A lot of energies are coming up. I am going to do a reading. However, I haven't posted the thumbnail, which is coming up real short. Usually I try to post them a week out, but it's just been very busy. So make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and then you'll see when I'm on or when I post that thumbnail. Been busy doing the videos, as you see down below, some new videos. The newest one is about your vocabulary, eliminating can't, try, or failure in your vocabulary. So hopefully that will help you because those will raise your vibrations up, your energies up, and it'll also start diminishing these low vibrations so that you can rise to a little bit higher location or a higher element. All right. So hello, welcome. Amarjot. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. Yes, September month. This is actually September 6th through the 12th. So I do live readings weekly. So this is going to give you some ideas what's not only going on, how I'm going to do my reading for those that have been around for a little bit. This month of September, I'm going to do a little different because I've been getting so many low vibrations and so many low vibrational readings. It's telling me that people are getting stuck somewhere. So I'm going to go a little bit into the current past. And that means the current past being from about this time about to 3 months in the back. Okay, so it's 3 months back, because that's going to tell me what's been sort of going on in your life and how maybe what's holding you back or limiting you or getting you stuck. And then we'll go into the current energies and the future energies. And remember, the future energies are I've mixed the astrology in there because I want to see what the planets are doing compared, because we got that new moon coming in. All right. And then numerology is always mixed in. I mix numerology in with all of it. So bear with me. My mind, if you could get inside my mind, it's crazy because I'm doing numerology, astrology. I'm listening to downloads. I'm paying attention to what the cards are doing. I'm listening to divine. I'm trying to get all these energies in. So bear with me a little bit here. All right. Well, let's find out. That's why I'm here to do your reading. So let's see what's going to be happening with your reading here. All right, so here we go, guys. All right, so I'm looking at the numerology. I'm looking at the past, present, future. I'm looking also at what the divine's message is. And for those of you who are brand new, there is a separate card for the divine's message to you. That is something that maybe you've been asking, maybe your question about work. Maybe you're on the fence about something or you're worried about something. This is his message to you. It happens to be the number 9. So this is something he's messaging you. This is important. This is in the forefront. This is pay attention to this. The card is Seeing Beyond. And for those of you that are fairly new, this is a newer deck to me. This is the card that we're talking about. This is Divine's message to you. This is sort of the separate oracle that I do. I don't know if any other tarot reader does do this. However, this is the Divine's message. So whatever you're asking tarot, please pay attention to this card. And I'm noticing the theme already as I've talked about. There's definitely some shadow work here, but there's also some forward movement here as well. So I'm going to read what this card means because I don't want to miss anything, and it's still a new deck to me. Which usually, if you look at this, if you don't know anything about chakras, that is the third eye chakra. That is where your intuition and also to where the second dimension can come in other than the crown chakra. And your crown chakra could be somewhat closed, but your third eye could be very open. So it's like a balancing act between the two. Sometimes your crown chakra is way too open and you're getting a lot, like we get a lot of downloads, and then your third eye chakra is not open enough, so it's trying to keep those two in balance. So do you consider things only within the framework of what you already know, or can you allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of the potential? We are all gifted with the magical ability of imagination, and when we open to it, we become a conduit for the divine vision greater than our own. There are two ways to view the world, to co-create with it. One is from the face value perspective, which I call worldly, okay, you're earthly, and what you see is what you get. And the second, allowing your imagination to see beyond what something is right now and move into the place that doesn't yet exist in the material world. And in the cosmic playground of possibilities, you see a future where anything you imagine has the potential to become real. So that is like me talking about the spiritual realm versus the second dimensional realm versus earthlier world. What we see, what we touch, what we feel is world. What we can imagine, what we feel, what we know our spirit is, our intuition is second dimensional. That's that third eye. That's really important, especially for you if you're thinking about working remotely or having possibility work remotely. You have to keep focusing in on that and the positive. I want to work remotely. I would like to work remotely. You need to be putting that out to divine. These energies are very, very powerful. You'd be very, very surprised at how powerful they are. So the divine is saying whatever answer you're seeking is not here in the materialistic world. It's in the actual second dimension where he lies, in that third eye and in that crown chakra. It is where your ancestors are, the archangels, if you want to go that far. That's where everything is, our past histories, if you believe in reincarnation, that kind of stuff. So that sounds crazy, but that's where I pretty much live. That's pretty much where I live. I used to live with all my decisions through the world, and asking people, what do you think, or how do you think that's going to work out? And I would always get steered in the wrong way. So it would create more problems than if I would go to divine and say, do you want me to do this? Do you not want me to do this? Is this person in my life? Did you bring this guy into my life, or did some other low vibration bring it in? And I say remove it if it's not of you, and it goes. Sometimes it goes, sometimes I have to kick it out because I know it's not of divine's. So something to think about, where you're getting your decisions, how you're making your decisions, and where you're looking at for a lot of your decisions. Your past, remember this past current energy, and I say current past current is like from now previously to about 3 months. So somebody's been going through a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles, a lot of things that have sort of disrupted the harmony and peace in somebody's home or relationship or work or whatever, because we have the number 6 in the mountain. Okay. However, it had created a kerfuffle, pretty much, some challenges per se, but now there's actually some being light shown onto it a little bit, but you got to really be paying attention. The reason why is there's light shining on the mountain, right? However, your mountain, you can either go around the mountain, you can go through the mountain, you can go over the mountain. Okay, there's always a solution to a problem. In life, I will tell you right now, I'm the master of solutions. So the thing is, there's always a solution to any problem. Okay, it depends on how you look at it. It really does. And the other thing is that this mountain, this past thing, you really have to pay attention to what its lesson was, because that's what's holding somebody back, is they're not paying attention. They're not connecting the dots. And why am I saying that? Because your current energy is the magic stream, and it's the number 9. Remember, divine says this is number 9. This is number 9. Okay, and so this is your current energies right now, and that is the magic stream, is the dots connecting to make our destiny. That is the dots connecting to make things happen. So whatever is happening for a reason. Pay attention. Don't focus in on the past like you did. You focused in on the problem. When you focus in on the problem, I hope he doesn't bring that vacuum way back here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. The thing is, I hope he doesn't bring the vacuum back here. Anyway, don't focus in on the mountain. Don't focus in on the problem. Focus in on the solution. What's on the other side? How do I get to the other side? What am I going to do? That's where this magic stream is. How do I make this happen? Or how can I connect with divine to make this happen? Please show me which way I need to go. Please show me what I need to do. Please give me confirmation. Please give me sign. Show me, show me, show me. That's our destiny. A lot of people misunderstand destiny because they think that destiny is the purpose and the calling. No, it's not. Destiny is the steps to get there to the purpose and the calling. And you really have to be mindful on what is happening. So for your job, be mindful. Are things happening to fall in place to keep it remote? Or are things falling in place to actually move it forward to go back into an office per se, or wherever it is? Okay. This is becoming the theme of your reading here. So remember, oracles are just the theme. Okay. And then we have the Golden Palace, which is the number 5. Golden Palace represents rewards, blessing, and things like that. The thing is, the number 5 is very uncomfortable. It's unstable. It's not secure. And why? So that makes no sense, Patti, because rewards are actually the fruit of your hard labor, right? But to some people, that's uncomfortable. Some people, it's uncomfortable. It's like going from being poor to being rich. Okay? If you're being poor and then you go to rich, it's uncomfortable. And what do you do with all that money that you've never ever had before? Or reverse it. If you're very rich and all of a sudden you're poor, which I know people are that way. I know people that were that way. How do they handle that? How do they go from being rich to be? That's what I mean by being unstable. It's time for your rewards, time for your blessings. And it might be feel uncomfortable because it's out of your box. Because it might be a blessing or a reward in a way that you were not expecting. Again, you got to keep that imagination and vision open, because a lot of the times things take a twist and you're like, oh man, that didn't turn out. And then all of a sudden, bammo, you got twice as much as you wanted. It's like, wow, where did that come? I didn't expect that. Where did that come from? You know? So that's where that is. Whoops. Ooh. King of Swords, definitely. King of Swords. The King of Swords is all about intellect, the way we think, about truth, about absolute truth, not human truth. Very different, guys. Definitely. So we're looking at the intellect, and we're also looking at both. So we have the human part of us, which would be this. We have divine's power, which is this. So we actually are looking at both elements, spirit and mind. All right. All right, let me see what else is going on here. Get your spread out. And don't forget, very much thanks for guidance. Oh, not a problem, not a problem. We're not done yet, honey. We're not done yet. But don't forget to like and share. I give you a second to like it while I'm shuffling here and setting my thing. Three, 6, 7. Lots of swords. All right. So, King of Swords, Page of Cups. Something's coming in. Some message is coming in, definitely. Now, I don't know if this is from your past or your current energies right now, but we do have the Page of Cups, which is more about your desires of your heart, your emotions. Okay. I'm going to tell you, though, because the star, look at these three together. So you have the King of Swords, the Page of Cups, and then you have the star. That is all about balance. Connecting the dots. What is going to create you balance in your life right now? What is going to create balance and peace and calmness in your life right now? What is that you need to be working towards? What is that? Because this is definitely about balance. And the thing is, it's about your intellect, which could be your job or anything like that. It could also be about schooling. It could be about your job, learning about your job. I do not have any pentacles here, so I really do not think it's your job at all. But it definitely is about balance and actually creating a sense of peace. Okay. This is definitely creating a sense of peace. But the card at the very center of your reading is the Death card, which is not, don't think of the Death card really horrible. It does mean that something is ending, but it's also the number 13, which is the number 4 in numerology, which brings balance back into play. Because we are in the waning moon, if you're watching this before the 6th of September, we're in the waning moon. What does that mean, Patti? What is waning moon, Patti? What is waning moon? It means that it's a moon to release your struggles, release the burdens, release the low vibrations, release the doubt, release the negative self-talk, release. Get rid of, throw away toxic energies, remove toxic energies from yourself, that kind of a thing, because you have some beautiful things coming up. You have the 4 of Wands and you have the 6 of Cups. A lot about unifying together, a lot about giving and taking, a lot about sharing, a lot about movement forward, because your challenge card is the Queen of Swords. Now, you started out with the King of Swords and you ended with the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is your challenge card. What does that mean? It means you got a power couple here that could work really, really good together if they will get in balance with each other, but they're not balanced. Okay. What it is your challenge card, you really have to own up to what it is you really want intellectually for this earth. Where do you want to go in the future? What do you want to do? It's like somebody's not really being serious about looking into that. Okay. Because she is all about, number one, truth, but also that sword can be double-edged, which means somebody can come in and sort of mess with your mind to lose your focus. And that's why you have to put divine, you have to put the spirit. That's that intuition. That's that knowing. It's like, I don't know why, but I just don't feel like I should do this. And then you don't do it and you're like, whoo, glad I didn't do it. Or is it that intuition like, man, I really should take this job. I really should go with this person. I really like this person. But something inside of you, that's your head. I really want. But your spirit is saying, no, there's trouble coming if you do that. There's trouble coming if you do that. And you do it, and then there's trouble. You're past. You're going against your intuition. Okay? There's that throws the harmony and balance off. So your challenge is to start really looking into the destiny, these parts that are happening to you, and paying attention to what's happening. It's like, and let me give you a hypothetical. When I went to go buy my business, I didn't want to buy my business in 2004. Didn't want to buy the business. I was broke. I was a single mom. I had the know-how, but I didn't have all the resources. And I kept telling Divine, no, 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 no. And he kept coming at me, buy it, buy it, buy it. And I'm like, no, 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 have no clue how to. I don't even have the money to. What are you talking about? Buy a business. I don't want to buy a business. I don't even like to sew. Why would I want to buy a business that I sew at? No, I don't. No, 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 no. But the voice got louder, louder, louder. Finally, I said, fine, I'll buy it, but you better give me the resources. And before you know it, I had business plan, I had money, I had everything within a very short time. And by a year, I was owning a business and moved it and all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm talking. That's destiny. Because that was divine working, getting the business plan, putting the person for the business plan, putting the person for the funding, putting the person in place for the building, putting the person in place for the machines, putting the person. I didn't almost have to do anything. He wanted to do it for whatever, and I did it, and I was blessed with it for 17 plus years. So this is what I'm talking about. All right. Yes. Balancing work life, you have to have balance in life also. Okay. And you have to know in your work life, if you're looking for balance in your work life, you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this job? This is where the divine is this is probably where the divine is talking to you. Why do you want to do this job? Is it going to benefit me, the divine, so that I can give you the rewards? Or are you doing it just for the money? Because the thing is, when we take jobs and we just do it for the money, then we get limited. Then we're not growing. We're not being the conduit, like he said, be the conduit for him through you for somebody else. And that is your passion. Where is your passion? You should be working somewhere in your passion. Okay. Again, you have to look at the journey and putting the puzzle pieces together. Who came into your life? When did things start happening? When did things start going this way? When did this, you have to sort of look at all that. All right. For those that are just popping in right now, if you wouldn't mind, please like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it. All right, let's see what else Divine has to say for us. Definitely about work, guys. Definitely. It's here. This is exactly what I just said. Divine just confirmed what I just said. So we have the Three of Pentacles, which is about learning. This is about work. This is about educating yourself. It will give you, and if you like what you are doing, we have the Star again in the second card. If we like what we are doing, if we enjoy what we are doing and have a passion for what we are doing, we are rewarded with all the things that bring us balance and peace and love and joy, all the second dimensional energies. But when we don't do that, and this is probably why the Death card is in the center, is because for some people, it's maybe time to reevaluate not only your work, but your relationships, but whatever it is that you're doing that isn't bringing you 100% joy. Remember I said I'm doing this because of the low vibrational energies. There's a lot being pulled low vibrational. So this is really something that Divine is saying, I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to show you something. I really need you to pay attention to what I'm trying to show you, all the pieces that I'm trying to put together. Like I was telling you about my business, the business partner, the funding, the building, and it was like, wow, it's like a movie when you look at it. All right. The little bugger. This Devil card wants to keep you stuck in that low vibration. That energy of the Devil wants to keep you bound to the mountain. Wants you to keep thinking that you can't do it. Wants to keep you think you don't have the capabilities, and it's going to sit there in your ear and just talk. And that is the vibration that you need to center card put to death. Now, I did a video down below. Remember, I think I said that just a little bit ago. Can't fail and try to eliminate those words from your vocabulary. Those are the words, those are bounding words to earth. And because it keeps yourself at a low vibration. And it keeps your self-esteem, your self-value, and everything low. And that's why the devil card showed up, because he is on your heels to do that. To break away. Oh, you'll never get through this problem. Oh, you're just going to keep repeating this all your life. Oh, you're just going to be doing it over and over again. No, you don't amount to anything. Who would love you? Come on, who would love you? These are things he loves to put in your ear. Okay? The thing is, let me tell you about the low vibration, and if you believe in the devil card or Satan and all that kind of stuff, the thing is that the Holy Spirit or divine or God, whoever you believe in, or whatever you want to name him, is that he can hear and read your thoughts. This guy can't. And as soon as you verbalize it, then he can read what it is, and he will be right on your heels all the time. He will be telling you all the things that you can't do and the things that you know you can do. But the problem is you verbalized it. You brought power to those words. Okay? All right. Let's see what else we've got. All right. Wow. But the beautiful thing is that, you guys, somebody's going to feel uncomfortable and surprised that they've got some really beautiful rewards and blessings coming. And it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable and sort of new. But you know what? That's okay. It is okay. We have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Definitely about give and take. We also have about some relationship or friendship that for somebody else. This, I don't think this is the same energy. I'm getting a different energy through that. That there is something, I don't know, maybe somebody ended a relationship for somebody else, somebody that they already knew. Like an old, you know, like you became best friends and then you realized, somebody realized, hey, you know, they're with somebody else, and I actually really like them. I really love them, and I didn't realize it until I saw them with somebody else. And then they share their thoughts about it. That could be this thing about somebody not sharing their feelings and holding them back, keeping you bound to that low energy. I can't tell them how I feel. What happens if I tell them what I feel? What happens if you don't tell them what you feel? They're never going to know. And if you also do tell them what you feel, you know what? It just builds the bond closer. Whether you have that same feeling or not, it just builds the bond closer. Okay? I don't know who that's for. I do have the Six of Pentacles, which is definitely about give and take. This is a balance issue. There's somebody that maybe takes more than they give. Because we got two stars. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. We got a message coming in for that person. I don't know who, I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll get a little bit more clarification on that. Definitely. And then we also have, again, we don't want to let go. We don't want to change. Somebody that's really struggling to change. We don't want to release that control. Somebody has such power and control. They think they do. But in all reality, you wouldn't be looking at tarot if you did. Because a lot of people go to tarot for the answers, and all the reality is tarot doesn't have the answers, divine does. And it's the reader's connection with divine to give you those answers. Okay. Where are we at? Oh my goodness, where does time go? Where does time go? I have too much fun when you guys come in and you start talking with me. Yes. Oh, God, sorry, Hope. Yes, I do general readings. That's what I'm doing right now. I am doing a general reading. I do general readings just for the signs, if that's what you meant. And then I will be doing a general reading for the new moon, you know. And if I can find time, I would love to come on and just do, I'm hoping to find some time this month to do a collective and just sit for like an hour or more to do readings of all the signs, real short readings of all the signs, to see what's going to happen. But I don't get a chance to do those because of my constraint in time. But you guys, and too, if you haven't seen my channel, my website, I just redid my whole website. Please go on and peek at that and let me know what you think. It's just divinewarriorintuitive.com. And let me know what you think. I would love for you to get feedback on that. I sort of brightened it up. It was a little too dark for me. So I'm going to do love and relationships real quick and see what's going on in that department. Not everybody has a relationship. However, this might help in a lesson or something for your future relationships. And this one will, let me tell you. This one is the Hawk Prince. And the Hawk Prince, again, this is that third eye deal, the third eye and the crown chakra deal going on, coming together or whatever. The Hawk Prince is about spirit communication and paying attention. Okay. I love this card because if you look, he's looking up, but spirit is everywhere. It's like a sparkler. It's when you pass on, you become like a sparkler. You can go anywhere in many places at one time. Sort of interesting. But the thing is, the spirit communication is paying attention. So if you're looking towards love and relationships, you got to really be paying attention. Are you in the right relationship? And what are you in the relationship for? What is it that you're trying to gain from that relationship? Is it divine intervened or is it manipulated? Those are kind of things. Paying attention, because it is the number 2 in numerology, and that either is to bring a partnership together or separate it. In this case, usually divine, if he separates a partnership, whether it be friends or lovers or marriages, then he separates it or allows it to separate because it is for the greater good. I don't know who that's for, but it's also when he brings partnerships together, it's for the greater good. If it's manipulated, if somebody's like working it, trying to get this relationship to grow, and manipulate it to the point where you are together, it's not going to last, because the thing is that there is no divine intervention in it. He did not want that relationship there, and he may allow it to happen for a while, but later it'll dissipate. Okay, so what do you need to release? Again, we're in the waning moon. I can't make this stuff up. Waning moon means to release. This is a releasing time. This is something to get rid of. Who do you need to get rid of? Who do you need to put on the back burner? Who's toxic? Who's not for your greater good? Who is holding you back? Who is holding you back? This is the person that is holding you back, whoever that is in your life. It's somebody who is not supportive in what you do, in your growth, in your future. It is the person that is not allowing you to be yourself. Again, the swords is about authentic self, authentic truth, being yourself. This is your challenge card. You got to be your authentic self so you can be that power couple when that person comes in. Okay. But it definitely is. Really paying attention, guys. There's things coming up in your week. And I don't know about your future so much, but definitely this current week that things are going to be looking like things are starting to connect. But you could also not connect them because of your past, the way you're thinking. You think too much on the problem and not the solution. So when things start connecting, keep your high vibration up. Keep your high self, thinking of joyful things, happy things, positive things, keeping those things happen. Divine's calling. It's my ring. But the thing is that you want to look to that higher power, those higher energies, and keep these low vibrational powers as low as you can. And that's your self-talk. Thank you. So Divine says self-talk, self-talk. I'm like, okay, self-talk. So keep that self-talk down, listen to him. Listen to your intuition is basically what he's saying. Okay. And if you are familiar with the third eye and the crown chakra, definitely keep those open to more positive, high vibrational energies. And when it doesn't feel good, step it away. step it away, because that's the divine either protecting you or trying to guide you into a certain way, area, or how to go. And that will actually not only teach you, it will bring you everything that you want in your journey and your life, whatever that is for you. Okay. Love, happiness. You look towards the energies that are things that you cannot touch, things that you cannot look. That's where everybody's energies should need to focus. Love, compassion, kindness, generosity, selflessness. Pay it forward, if you can. Go through McDonald's, buy somebody's coffee or something like that. Coffee's expensive these days, though. Holy Toledo. Starbucks? Holy Toledo. I went and bought one, and I was like, are you kidding? $5 for a coffee? I can go make some at home. But anyway, that's where that is. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated with you. It may not with everybody, but there is something definitely this is for everybody. Definitely for everybody. I'll guarantee that. And if you can't resonate with that, then I think you're in the wrong tarot. Because that's or tarot. Because if you're in the right tarot, which and people are like, what do you mean wrong tarot? There is low vibrational tarot. There is there's like 4 or 5 different kinds of tarot. And low vibrational tarot is not what I play with. And I don't want to entertain it, and I don't want to open that door. So definitely. So you got to really be careful on what tarot you actually watch, what you're going to be fed. Okay. Because it's not the cards, it's the divine that comes through. It's the downloads, it's the energies that come through. All right. So I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped at some point in time for something. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, I'm not sure when I'm going to do the new moon on the 6th. So subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know. But I do this weekly, and they are live. So I hope that you come back again and that you have had a good time. And we will see you next week. Now, don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love. Take care now. Thanks for coming in, guys.